So we're coming back from Mark's physio appointment this morning. It's just before 12 o'clock and it's been foggy all morning. I think the forecast is for this to be here all day really, and the next couple of mornings. It's 12 and a half out there, but it feels quite cold. It's quite warm in the car though, which is nice. So Mark's doing well, aren't you?
Yes, dear.
Rode your bicycle last night and did the pedals all the way round.
I did.
And I don't think that you did that until at least week 3 last time.
Really?
And today is day 15. So you're doing really well.
I feel like I'm doing pretty well, yeah.
And I noticed this morning when he got up, before we actually got up, he got up for the loo and he got out of bed and walked off, and I thought that sounds very normal. Not the struggle to get out of the bed or the struggle to walk is how it sounded to me. Still not really feeling pain. I don't know how anybody who had a bloody great hole put in their leg can not feel pain.
Stop giving me details of what went on. I don't want to know.
But it's done now. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I still don't want anybody. I don't want to know.
Well, I didn't give you much detail.
More than enough, I'll tell you.
So, Mrs. Cuckoo Maron died yesterday. When I went down yesterday morning, she was very hunched, and I knew that she was on her way, and I left her closed in, so she had access to water and access to food if she wasn't how I thought she looked. But when we went down yesterday evening, she was dead, and I'm really pleased. It's interesting that it was only 24 hours earlier that I was thinking about how I was going to cull her, so I knew that she was on her way. So I'm pleased. It's a big relief. So yeah, so it's a bit odd just going down and letting the chickens out without having to do any extra bits for Mrs. Cuckoo Maron. I had another mouse in the larder over the last few days, so that's got on top of me, and there's mouse poo in the larder again, and it had got into a packet of crackers, and you just don't see it, they're behind something, and you pick something off and you see the mouse poo, and then you see the packet, and then you look in the packet, and the mouse has been having a lovely time chomping on my son gluten, not very cheap crackers. So we reset the humane trap with peanut butter and the other traps in there, but they're so small, they take whatever you leave. Did you put more peanut butter on the other trap?
I did.
Yeah, they take it and it doesn't set the trap off. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this morning the humane trap is closed. So when I am up for it, which is not right now, I need to do a bit more sorting out in the larder. The problem for me is that everything needs to be decanted into jars, and I had done most of that. Vicky cleared out the larder, cleaned it, put the jars back, but nothing's where it's meant to be, and my hands hurt like hell, so I can't rearrange it. So the whole thing, I open the door and I look in there, and it all just seems so overwhelming. But I'll get to it, and probably not today, because we need to go home and have dinner, which will be curry that I made the other day with baked potatoes, and then later this afternoon we've got to go down to the hospital for a second time to see if we can get a bloody ordonnance for Mark's physio. We're still chasing that. So we're going out again this afternoon, so I won't be doing the larder today, but I got filing out the other day, did the filing, got files out, dumped a load of stuff. I've still got 2 big thick files to do, and that stopped because my hands hurt too much. And I realised last night that it's quite possibly because I've been eating bread, and I'm made a decision last night. I've got to stop and go back to much more song gluten, because it's possible that the extra pain is because of the bread, which is a shame, but tough. I made a decision yesterday that we would see if we could get Vicky to come in every week and not just every other week. It's not cheap, but the house is big and it needs more than 3 hours every other week of attention. So she's going to start doing that from next week, and we've moved her as well. We've moved the day, which will make a big difference to us. She normally comes on a Thursday morning, and then we go to art on a Thursday afternoon, and it's very tiring. It's very full on. So it's full on all of Thursday morning, and then we have to, go to art, and we find that quite tiring. So she's going to come in an afternoon and on a Tuesday, so that will make a big difference as well, hopefully. So there's been quite a bit going on, really. Mark's been doing a bit of physio at home. He is doing stuff. He did the dishwasher. I was talking to Vicky last night. She rang me, so I'd left her a message, and she rang me, and she said to me, "How's the patient?" And I went, "Oh, he's all right. He's doing the dishwasher," which made her laugh. But I can't. It hurts my hands. So he's beginning to get back to doing stuff. I would not be surprised if the weather is better at the weekend, whether he will be out on the mower, because the grass is really long.
Good evening.
Do you think you might be on the mower at the weekend?
Well,
Could well be,
if
couldn't you?
If it's dry, I suppose.
I mean, look, he's driving. He's been driving for days. I keep forgetting he's got, a dodgy leg. The only giveaway is the fact he's got
sheer black stockings.
Stockings and shorts on. He said to the physio, because she was saying he'd got his crutch with him, and she said, "Are you using the crutch?" And he went, "No, not really, but I need this because I need to show people why I've got these black stockings on my legs."
I also say that I haven't yet found a suspender belt to hold them up.
No. We're not looking for one really, though, are we?
No.
Good.
No, but it actually, I must be getting my French good enough that they see the joke.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very misty and damp. The sunflower field waiting to be harvested. somebody in a group I'm in shared a photo of the fall trees in upstate New York yesterday. It was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And there's a tree that is here by the river. I can't remember. We looked it up last year. When in autumn, it's a very, very intense red. I'm going to look. You can see the back of it as we come along here, and if it looks like it's worth a visit, I might ask the chauffeur to take us to visit it. But actually, I can see from here it's not yet turned colour. No, it's still quite green. So. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching.